Yo, welcome back to Links with Chinks, man. What's going on? Episode 32. Here with my guest, Nico. Flew all the way in from San Antonio to get this little interview. Um, if you see the time, it's like 9:56. It is the morning live. First time, but, sacrifice to a good friend, you know what I mean, with an important story to tell today. I appreciate y'all for sticking around, staying with me, and going on the flow with this little journey of ours. Our co-host, fucking Juice Hugo Uno, he was sick. He really wanted to make it, but he couldn't. Hopefully you get better soon, brother. And you want to introduce yourself and say a little about yourself?
Yeah. It's Nico. Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's my hometown. I recently moved to San Antonio, Texas, and I just love it down there.
Yeah. You will never come back. That's your heart. That's where your heart lays, man.
Grand Rapids is my home.
Yeah. You can't get that wrong. Yeah. So we brought Nico on for something that he recently went through and survived, and thank God, the Lord, to help him walk through that path. But tell us about what you end up, got going through your life.
So let's start off with my vocal cord issue. I have a paralyzed vocal cord. Why my voice sounds this way. It's just something that I was born with. In the past, in my young years, they tried to help give me a voice.
Now, is that thing with your vocal cord, is it common? Or was it like a kind of rare type of an affection or something?
I'd say it's
Rare?
Yeah. Down in San Antonio, I met this lady.
Your future wife? Hey.
No. So I met this lady, right? And she said, "Wow, I have a nephew that sounds just like you." But she said, "He sounds like worse." She's like, "I can understand you perfectly."
This must be like real raspy, like chopped up maybe.
It must be. Met somebody like me before. So, yeah, it's
Damn. So this paralyzed vocal cord, it's since birth?
Yeah.
So did your mom tell you like when they realized you had a damaged vocal cord?
Yeah, much tell.
Nico.
My voice was a lot more quiet than everybody else. So I think like something's not right. Speech or here's nose and throat doctor.
Oh, throat doctor?
They put a scope.
Paralyzed. Now, so it being paralyzed, is it like damaged scar tissue or something like that they found, or it was just like some type of infection?
So when you speak, vocal cords push together. So in my case, it's just one.
Moving.
But it's barely.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Jeez.
the one cord issue that relates to the pneumonia. Everything I eat, drink, goes straight down to my lungs, which is very, very harmful, and it causes aspiration. And aspiration is a big thing to get.
Right. So he was speaking about his vocal cords, but he also mentioned a key word, key situation that we're going to bring up about today: ammonia. He is a survivor. I'm glad he survived that. If many of you know, we had a close friend that did not survive, and I do have him on my shirt. Rest in peace, Joker.
Yes, sir.
He had ammonia. He did not survive, and my boy right here did survive ammonia, and we're gonna talk about that a little bit, this morning. I wasn't gonna say it tonight, but it's a morning episode, and I gotta try to remember, man. We in the morning. Damn. So, how long was you battling this ammonia?
Minute. It was 5, 6 days.
5, 6 days.
But it started. So back in April of this year, 2025, I ended up like at work one day, and it was a Friday. And it felt just like the normal sickness. Like,
Yeah. Almost like a little flu or something, or
like just the normal sickness, just not feeling
right.
And I just felt like something, right? But not something serious. I ended up going home. And it was that night I started experiencing like complications.
Okay, so do you the symptoms were kind of what, like similar to a flu, like maybe like heat stroke, sweatiness, dizziness, like stuff like that, like you just didn't feel good. Like what kind of symptoms, like if people were to like, oh shit, I got these symptoms, like what would they look for in the beginning?
Well, I was constantly waking up, having to go spit out mucus, just non-stop throughout the night. And the mucus was like green, yellow. I
Right.
thought it was
Just simple type of flu.
like, I just remember like just freezing. Now looking at it, my mind was like, I was going like, you know how you have like things on your mind
Yeah,
and you just can't sleep and you just can't get something. That's the other thing that I experienced. It was so weird. So weird.
got you. Like I'm a hypochondriac, right? If I get like, if I see something on my body and I never seen it before, I feel like, oh, it's cancer, I'm gonna die. Like I get so crazy, start looking up shit, start googling. So in that case, when you seen all this, did you wake up or did you like try to search like symptoms of different sicknesses to try to pinpoint what you have?
No, so I just was just taking NyQuil,
Just taking
medicine,
triple NyQuil?
just medicine.
Because at this point, you in your mind, it's just a simple flu.
Yeah.
You might something you could just sleep off.
Yeah.
And now you got NyQuil.
Yeah.
So this is the first 6 days.
This was just the first.
Just the first day.
Friday.
Okay.
So I don't remember sleeping much. But so Saturday rolls around, just feeling horrible. But I ended up going with MJ. MJ's my cousin that lives down in San Antonio with me.
Yeah.
And we ended up going to see Elita Herrera.
I don't know what it is.
She's a singer.
It's San Antonio?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But dude, I feel horrible.
Now when you say you feel horrible, was it like dizziness or like you couldn't move, you were like stuck, or like something was wrong with your stomach, or
Just
everything at once? Shivering,
sweating,
cold sweats and shit.
cold. Just did not feel good at all.
Damn.
But I tried, like, damn, maybe I should get up, try to move, try
Yeah,
to sweat.
warm your body up, yeah.
But
Now, is that something that you try to, like, do you try working out or try to get your body, like, heat up, sweat, try to sweat some of this off? Because to us growing up, us having flus, we think, all right, sweat, we can sweat this out. You know what I mean? Like you said, you had to get up, move around, but it wasn't helping. So you're like fucking shivering. So now this is day 2. Now day 3, it gets worse.
oh yeah,
So what happens on day 3?
no, it's that night.
Oh, that night it got worse. Oh my God.
Got worse. So I ended up telling MJ, like, dude, we gotta go because that night
Gotcha.
So I told oh. So I went home, went to sleep. Yeah, same thing. My mind just couldn't like if I had something on my mind, I couldn't get it off.
Like you were thinking, telling yourself like it has to something worse than what you're thinking it is, right?
No, not even that. It was just like it's so hard to explain. Like
Something was telling you to go take yourself in or something.
no.
Okay.
But it's just like thinking about something which that should have been on my mind.
Right.
As bad as it was.
Right.
But had that the shivers, just constantly spitting out mucus. It was like thirsty, dehydrated. Well, there was one part. I felt like I go to the bathroom. Because I'm like, damn, maybe it's my stomach. Maybe I just have to go to the bathroom.
Right.
First sign that something is really wrong here. I actually am scared. So I'm sitting there trying to go number 2. And I just remember shivering so goddamn bad, bro.
Man, must be a big number 2. I try to get out of here.
Bro, no, just shiver. Cold, bro. Just like, it scared me, bro. How bad that shiver was.
Now, was you telling anybody about your different days, different nights, or were you like messaging? Because sometimes you always have like the friend or the family member that you always keep in contact. Even like, bro, man, I feel like shit, bro. Man.
I think I called
Okay. And they kind of was like on this journey with you of knowing what were these symptoms. Like, yo, I don't feel good, man. Like yesterday, I felt like shit. Like they kind of like, oh man.
They were telling me to go get checked out.
And were you like, nah, it's just a flu, it's just a flu.
Exactly. Just jokes was thinking like,
Yeah, because he told though, like, I'm gonna go sweat this out. I'm gonna go try to sleep it off, sweat it out, whatever. So when it gets to what's the point where, so the shivering, was that the breaking point where you're like, I'm going to take myself in?
Yeah.
You go take yourself in, and of course, the doctors are going to ask you to explain to them what's going on, and, is there a certain point in your explanation to the doctor that they're like, oh, it sounds like a flu, sounds like you're sick?
no, so they just taking a CAT scan.
Oh, so that just took a test right away.
Because you can't tell. A CAT scan is
Tell you
for sure just what they're.
Okay. And so did they catch it when they did the?
Yeah.
Oh my God! So they admitted you right away? No.
So I went the next Sunday night because again, just not feeling good, bro.
Right, okay, so you did the CAT scan and they sent you home to let you know we'll let you know what the results later.
No, they told me that night. They said I have pneumonia, which okay, but they prescribed me antibiotics.
Oh, okay.
And they put me with antibiotics.
Yeah.
Sent me home and I was feeling good. Antibiotics.
Maybe it's like some type of steroids or something that get you going or some shit.
Whatever. Or
Maybe some more. Yeah.
but
Mm-hmm.
good. Woke up in bed. I was screwed up again.
Damn, man. So when after that night, you went back that night and told him like it wasn't.
So I ended up to wait the next day.
Yeah.
To get my
Well, what I'm saying, after you got your antibiotics and they weren't working and everything, that night you went back.
So Monday, I got my antibiotics,
Okay.
and I was taking it. And
It seemed like it was
to
working.
be working.
No.
John,
Mm-hmm.
the whole time, bro, you fucking screwed up.
Yeah.
So that Wednesday, that's when I ended up going back to the yard.
Oh, okay.
That's when they took another CAT scan. I said, nah, bro.
You're getting admitted right now.
You admitted right.
Damn. So this ammonia, like, is it? It's not. I can't say like looks like cancer, right? But you could tell if it spreads or something throughout your body, or if it's getting worse. They could just tell that it was getting worse on you.
What? Well, good in your lungs.
So they probably see more fluid, more of it in your lungs, then, right? Probably.
What? To treat it, you have to go to the hospital. But in some cases, it affects people different.
Okay.
Some people that can walk, be fine, have walking. But usually hits people that are older,
Oh.
65, live their life. Their bodies can't fight.
Got you.
That's
That's more common.
for people that
So like people our age is uncommon because like we shouldn't be catching that.
odds for me to get it
Yeah.
very uncommon.
Got you. Yeah, because you're young, you're healthy. You know what I mean? You have nothing serious going on. Like, it shouldn't be fucking with you this bad type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like people get ammonia, but they have like strong immune systems, or they're like too young that they just like kind of destroy it, not knowing they had this fucking deadly disease in them. Like some people probably got sick, had ammonia, and just went away, but some it just like stays and like fucks you up more.
Yeah.
And I feel like it sucks because in the way like insurance is high, everything's just so high. People get scared of that bill more than dying. I be like, they don't want to go. If you get sick, I'm not going to the hospital. I'll just take some fucking medicine. Oh man, I feel like shit. Been feeling like shit for 4 days. I'll just sweat it out, sweat it out. They don't want to go deal with the bills and all that because maybe they can't afford it. But then now your life's on the line. You don't even know it.
Actually, I have a story about that. So, that's what November 15th is National Pneumonia Awareness Day.
No, I didn't know that.
And that day, I celebrated for myself and for jokes.
That's what's up, bro.
And it's a very emotional day, that day for me, for sure. And actually, I was feeling very, very fortunate
Yeah.
that day. Grateful, because look at jokes. He's not here.
Yeah.
Like, man, it just,
Cause you actually not only knowing somebody that lost their life to it, but you actually dealt with it firsthand on what he went through. You kind of felt a minimum of his pain, you know what I mean, of what he was going through. He probably got to the level where he just couldn't fight it no more. And thank God you was able to, you know what I mean, catch that before you got to that level.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But you had his symptoms, so you kind of knew what he was going through, and it wasn't fun at all, And that's probably, that also, if I went through your situation, that would hit me harder on that, celebrating that than just like, oh man, rest in peace, whatever. Because you dealt with it and went through it firsthand, I kind of get where you're coming from, man. So they admit you, right? They got IUVs, they're doing tests on you and everything. Are they telling you that we could slow it down? Are they telling you that we can cure it? Like, what was the procedures? Like, you was fighting, when you was laying down, you was fighting for your life, basically, right?
Yeah, 100%. They didn't really know anything.
They didn't know anything.
But
Mm.
I was sleeping. And I remember like waking up, just could not breathe, bro. It was like, it was
Right.
bad, bro. Like, I remember getting up. I remember like trying to tell my grandma, like, grandma, I can't breathe. Like,
Yeah.
and then like my nurses came in, like, bro, are you okay? Like, what's going on? I don't remember much about that night, bro. But what I do remember is I just remember seeing a bunch of doctors and nurses in my room. I don't know how they got there. I don't know if they were there.
So you were kind of like in and out, just in and out, blacking out.
100%.
Your body was like on the limit. Type
I was basically what was happening is I was having respiratory failure.
Oh my God.
So that must have been that night. They put me on life support ventilation.
Jesus. Damn.
But so at some point, I don't know if it was that night or the next day,
Mm-hmm.
I was on ventilation. Yeah. Um, they ended up transporting me to the main hospital.
Oh, so when you were like at not like an urgent care, right? But like just a small hospital.
I was at a hospital. I was at a Methodist hospital, but
Okay.
it was the
Main hospital.
because
Gotcha.
San Antonio is so big. There's so many hospitals. What?
So it's almost like our St. Mary's kind of medium-ish hospital, but then you have Spectrum or Metro.
It's like this way. So you have Butterworth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Different. It's like same. But they were all
Right.
you know. And I was at St. Mary's. Go to Butterworth.
Butterworth.
you know.
Okay. Like a main where all the main doctors or shit are at.
Yeah, and
Gotcha. So they transfer you
yeah.
over there.
So they transferred me. I was just remember waking up at some point, and at this time, I don't know where I'm at. I don't even know if I'm on life support.
Mm.
But I just woke up brief.
So you kind of in an hour, they kind of like knocked you out, or maybe.
What? So what happened? So I had an instance where I woke up. I just remember, bro, looking up. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Look in my mind. I'm screaming like, oh no, God. And I said, I don't know why. I was thinking that, why I felt that.
Yeah.
And I said, God, please help me. Please help me. I'm sorry. I repent. Help me.
Mm-hmm.
Make this up. It's a true story. I just remember feeling like empty, bro. Like, I remember having a feeling of being denied.
You're being denied. Like no one's listening to you. Like,
My spirit, man, he's told me, sorry, man.
man.
I swear to God, Gene, I felt that in that moment. Like, nah, man, it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help you. And then I remember to my left, right, and I see my grandma and MJ.
Mm.
They came up to my bed, shook MJ's hand,
Mm-hmm. Man. So you being admitted into this, like you, yeah, that feeling of like God ain't listening, I'm fucked. Like this is it, this is the end of it. Like now you got so much like I must ask like what now type of shit. Like if God ain't help me, like is this is this the end? Like that's scary as shit, man. That's scary.
People probably don't be better listening. They probably
Oh, that's just people for you, man. They'll never understand until they're in that shoe. You know what I mean? In that position. You know what I mean? But a lot of people were in that position, and some people might like, yeah, I understand what he's saying. There's a situation that this happened, but so you're admitted, you're asking God, like, for forgiveness, like, help me out, or change my ways, all this stuff, right? Um, so how long were you in that hospital, kind of fighting for your life? How long were you in that hospital for?
So I got to the main so
Mhm.
waking up right at some point. And I was still on the ventilation.
Mm.
It's me now. Something that simple as just a clock on the wall.
Yeah.
It's very, very odd. Because when I was on life support,
You're watching that clock.
just trying to when you're on life support, they strap you down. You can't move because people try to rip it out.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I just remember just looking at that fucking clock. Bro, just keep pushing.
Yeah.
Come on. Stay strong. Just every time I need to see the clock, it just brings me back.
Yeah.
I try to, but
Yeah, I mean, of course, it might bring you back. It's like this is something serious. Like this will forever be, what I mean, scarred into your life. You will never forget about this moment. That could have been it for you. You know what I mean? And then now you're more into like, you know, it's scary, and then like you support, ammonia, like survivors, like you're a survivor yourself, and you feel it and you get it. You know what I mean? You're with the movement now. It's always gonna be something in your life. You know what I mean? But like you said, seeing that clock, it's gonna bring you back. But it'll bring you back to where, hey, I beat this motherfucker, man. I survived this shit. Thank you, God. You know what I mean? I appreciate you. Like it's always gonna have a relief of you shouldn't be here type of shit, but you are, and you're gonna, you know what I mean, do good things type of stuff. So when you're admitted, you're in the bed and everything, visitors, right? How did you feel about people seeing you in this condition? Did you want them to be there because you didn't know if it was going to be the end, or you just didn't want people to see you? You know what I mean, in the situation you were in.
what? I was so far away.
Mm-hmm.
But if I was here,
Oh
like
yeah,
when I was in the hospital, yeah,
right.
you know. But when I got out of the hospital, like visitors and the ICU, very, very strong opinion on that. You know, now that I've gone through some things,
Right.
I don't think it's a good idea to have people
Be there while you're going.
visit. But I see,
Right.
because when you're in that position,
Ain't you fragile to like other bacteria, or are you?
oh yeah,
When people could be sick and not even know it, come in and fuck you up more.
But here's the thing, too. When you're in that position,
Mm-hmm.
it's very, very, very hard. Like, the simplest thing can just see,
Right.
If you get worked up, get upset, it's not gonna help.
Got you.
You know,
So basically anything in your shift of emotion, because you're calm, right? You're just there, you're still. But when you see family, you're gonna kind of freak out. You're gonna try to tear up. You're gonna be sad. Now whole system's off, and now they gotta try to calm you down. And I got you. It's understandable.
like, bro, it's
Yeah.
just that one person that's in control.
Right.
Because not only that, because at the end of the day, people are people. You know,
Mhm.
they're gonna feel. Upset,
Yeah.
you know, person doesn't need that in that time
Right.
because it's about that person. At the end of the day,
So your suggestion, no visitors during ICU if you ever know anybody in ICU or you're in ICU, just try to keep visitors to the no visitors at all.
100%.
Which I understand because you're don't want to be sad or crying. You see your mom, you think that's the last time you see your mom. You know what I mean? Like all that shit, like it's gonna go through your head. It's gonna fuck everything up. You know what I mean? Right now, you just gotta focus on what's going on. If you can, how to battle this, how to stay calm, and let the medicine work and all that shit. So, I feel like because you were born and raised in Grand Rapids. You moved to Texas. You got ammonia out in Texas. That's why you should move back to Grand Rapids. we keep you safe. Nah, but I feel like if it had happened in Grand Rapids, you would have had like tons of more family and friends come see you. But since you're in Texas, not everybody has that money to get a ticket. Except for your family, they'll do anything.
But the support of mine helped tremendously.
Was amazing.
I was amazing.
Yeah.
It really
So hey, thank you guys for supporting online and being there with Nico throughout his situation. God bless y'all, man, and
just
being kind helps. You know what I mean? Yeah. So after the ICU, right? Does a doctor come in and tell you like, hey, we stopped it, we slowed it down?
So I see the doctor every day.
You see a doctor every day?
They ended up ventilation on a Saturday,
Okay.
but they had to like check my lungs
Mm-hmm.
and my just to see.
Make sure the fluid.
But here's the thing: the scope tech is until Monday,
Oh, so
so I had to wait
2 more days.
And bro, I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink. I was on 100% oxygen flow,
Damn,
bro. It was.
that was bad. Huh?
And I'm there. It's like, man, I just need a drink of water. I'm thirsty.
Yeah, cut him off real bad, dry, everything.
Just thirsty.
Just thirsty.
But they're like, sorry, there's nothing to do for it. We have to check your lungs to make sure
Right.
everything's good. So I had to wait.
Damn.
So just remember the things I'm telling you. It's no fun. It is no fun.
Right. So you catch pneumonia, and we spoke about this before we went live. Like you don't know when you'll catch it, how you'll catch it, and where you'll catch it. It just happens. And him being a survivor, thank the Lord for that. But the symptoms, he said it could be like a flu, just like a common cold, but it gets worse. And if it gets worse, take your ass into the hospital, man. Just get out the way because it could be life saving. Like I said, we lost a good friend, a brother and shit. He's on my shirt, rest in peace, Joker. Unfortunately, he didn't get to the hospital in time. He didn't get the help he needed, and he's no longer here with us. He passed away from pneumonia. Same thing that Nico ended up getting, and he survived it. like you said, it could be a common cold and it just get worse on you. You know what I mean? You start shivering and spitting up. It's like green spit,
Mucus.
green yellow mucus. Um, but so you're in Texas. Everyone see you going through this. Like it's scary. You know what I mean? It's real scary. You know, you have family drive out there, fly out there and stuff too.
So I don't know if you remember the first video I posted with giving the thumbs up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
And 'cause I woke up and I just a bunch of like people just messaging like keep fighting, man. We're praying for you, love you. But at that time, I didn't understand what was going on.
Right.
I didn't understand the severity. Like I'm in the ICU. I'm on life support.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't click.
Right.
Like I'm thinking like
I'll be alright. Yeah.
fucking life support. Oh,
Yeah, like, cause
like when I first had done it, I forgot to mention it. When the doctor, because the doctor talked to my grandma and MJ, because they were there with me at the hospital. And MJ obviously was concerned.
mhm.
Just like, doctor, like, is it gonna be okay? Because it ended up like asking all these questions.
Right.
Obviously, you know, after the fact. But the doctor told me, man, I can't guarantee anything.
Right.
Only thing I can tell you, if my antibiotics, my chance of survival would be better.
Gotcha.
But no, my body don't.
It rejects it.
That's it. So 50 chance.
Man, man. Yeah, that's crazy. To hear words like that and to go a situation like that is scary as hell. You know what I mean? Because you have so much to lose and like you didn't think, you know, you being young and I'm telling you, you got 50% chance of living. It's just like scary as hell, man.
At that time, bro, I was on the
Mm-hmm.
side. I didn't hear it. But just after,
Yeah.
ask questions.
Yeah, cause now it's like, now what? Okay, what do I do? Like, what I gotta stay away from? Like, what? So, speaking of what you gotta stay away, do you have to stay away from situations like smoke, all that stuff?
100%, bro. Like, I try to avoid fires, grills, people smoking.
So I can't wait to the cookouts in the summer.
I just wear a mask.
Oh, okay.
But that's the best thing I can do is just wear a mask. But the scary part is just the simple air we breathe. Because of the pollution.
Yeah, man. There's so much pollution, man. Like, it's crazy.
If people got comments, let me know. Got questions,
Yeah.
experience.
Someone said Ari says hi, Nino. Juice said glad you're good, bro. What's up, Juice? Glad you. I hope you feeling better, bro. Wish you was here, Mark.
Hey, bro, I'm glad that you stay home, bro.
Yeah.
I wish more people would do that because
Mhm.
you don't know what that next person may have. You know,
Yeah.
like, geez, just looking at me, would you know that I sleep with a BiPAP machine? Would you know
No.
I have a nebulizer?
No, I wouldn't know that unless you told me. Yeah.
You just don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Cause that's a good example. Like there's stories on newborns, right? People go there sick and not tell them they're sick. They touch their baby, the baby catches some bacteria and die. Like, or a fucking dog licked the hand of a person. The person didn't wash their hand, held the baby, and now they just transferred the bacteria, and the baby died. I heard many stories like that. that goes for like if us not if we're coming sick and we just gotta get this podcast out the way, but we don't know the threats we're putting on the other person that's coming, like him going through ammonia. And if I was sick and I came and tried to just it's a podcast, I'm sick, I just gotta get out the way. No, like stay home, stay away, like don't spread it onto someone that could possibly kill them. You know what I mean?
And you don't know what you got.
Yeah, you definitely don't know what you got. You know what I mean? If you guys tune in, man, we're talking about him surviving pneumonia and some symptoms of what that he went through. That he was on the ICU. It was life threatening, but he survived it. Thank God. He flew in, like I said, he flew in from Texas to be here. Well, not necessarily to be on the podcast, but to be here to visit his family. And so happened I got lucky having you on here to talk about what you've been through. Yeah, anytime, bro. So going forward, you can't be around smoke, grills, all that. Are you on some type of medication or anything?
Yeah.
For ammonia?
So now it's in the hospital. They found that. So when you sleep, right, your body takes oxygen, carbon monoxide. So the problem with me is my body holds that carbon monoxide.
Got you.
And that's, from what I understand, that was part of the reason for the respiratory failure. Because you have a certain
Right.
my lung got so it's very, very dangerous.
Man. So how long you gotta be on this medication for the rest of your life?
That's a good question.
The doctors are gonna tell you, like, going forward, like, all right, get off the medications, like, all right, we're gonna have to keep going on these.
Here's the scary part, James.
I just don't know.
I got no answer right now. I mean, I'm slowly, but it just takes time.
Have you did a lot of research on like the afterwards of ammonia?
Absolutely. See, I've done a lot of research.
And you were researching it, it looked very scary. Like it just makes more sense.
Experience in hospital.
So you get kind of more of a calm when you look more into it and kind of get more information, because not having answers is fucking scary. But like finding answers, it kind of calms you down. Like, all right, that's, I gotta stay away from this. I gotta do better on this. Blah blah, to try to help. So the doctors, they say you could get it again, right? And it'll be worse the next time.
Well,
Uh-huh.
Just with this neurologist. Monday. Yeah. So obviously he had the results.
Okay.
And he said that, I have critical illness myopathy and critical illness polyneuropathy. So basically, my nerves and my muscles are weak and damaged from the ICU.
And you're doing physical therapy with that right now?
Yeah.
Fucked you up pretty bad.
Because when your muscle, you breathe, you gotta have something breathing for you.
Right.
To make your shit weak. That's what I'm experiencing now.
So, like you said, like it's not over. Even if you defeat ammonia, there's an after effect. Like a whole nother battle you have to go after. But on the good note, you're alive. You're still here with us. I'd rather see you battle something minimum that's kind of not life threatening than battle something, battling something that's life threatening.
And we ain't even talked about
So how did that affect you, like mentally? Did it fuck you up pretty bad?
the same. Can't do just the basic stuff I used to. Start breathing harder. More pumps harder. Get tired out.
Faster.
Gotta rest.
Mm.
Sucks, man.
So do you have a job down there right now?
Yeah.
Like, what is it?
I live drive right now.
Oh, a Lyft drive.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, because pertaining to your heart going fast and like breathing harder is the job that you're at gonna affect that. You know what I mean? But not driving. I feel like unless you got some rowdy ass people and some rowdy ass passengers, you gotta tell them shut the hell up. Fuck, that's why I didn't show up, man. For sure, appreciate that, Juice.
That's just
Looking out for us. 'Cause I ain't trying to get sick. Nico ain't trying to get sick. You know what I mean? But yeah, shit. Yeah. So Lyft driving, man, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother conversation to get into because that could be scary too, man.
everybody's
No.
been cool.
That's just been cool so far. How long have you been doing it?
It's my birthday, so I celebrated my 30th birthday at home.
Uh-huh.
You know, I celebrated a lot of birthdays.
What like that?
My birthday a couple days after.
Okay. Damn, so you've been at it for a while then. So you just so that's not scary, like being around random people doing the Lyft driving knowing that you had ammonia, like if they're sick and everything. Are you wear a mask?
I wear a mask.
Okay.
Or I'll just say people are kind of like, hey, are you sick? Please don't get offended. Put my mask on.
Did you ever feel like you had to put up a sign, like some kind of like a cool little I'm a survivor of ammonia, if you're sick, please?
Thought about that.
That'd be cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind a warning. You know what I mean? Like, shit, I feel sick. I ain't trying to get this guy
I
sick.
was thinking about printing out something like 11.
Put on the back of the seats. Yeah.
My story. Pneumonia. Blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because, yeah, think about it. Like, you pick me up, right? And I see a little story. I'm going to be interested. And in me not even knowing you, and I get out the car and I just read your story, I'm like, hey, good shit, man. Good shit.
last year, that happened just with normal conversation with people.
Yeah.
Because they always think, why do you speak like that? I tell them about my little cord also.
It could be a simple sign like, I'm a survivor of ammonia, don't mind the mask. You know what I mean? Because, you know, a lot of people like, bro, COVID's out the way, why you wearing a fucking mask type of shit. You know, there's assholes out there still, man.
For sure.
But if they see that sign, they're like, oh, it makes sense. You know, it makes sense.
I've talked to people that were against the mask.
Mm-hmm.
That, wow, your story totally changed my perspective.
Yeah. So it's almost like stereotyping, right? Like they do with like, you know, with different races that they stereotype. But the mask has its own stereotyping, like, oh, this fucking guy wearing a mask, COVID and wrong. But you don't know shit
Exactly.
of what he's going through or what he's trying to avoid.
Exactly.
You know, you're never gonna know until you ask the person, like, bro, why you wearing a mask? Like, well, I just got done fighting ammonia and anything could give me, oh, my bad, you know, I got you. Like, you can't just judge right away, you know. But I honestly think a sign, even like a one behind you with a little story and one just said, I'm a survivor of ammonia, that's why I wear a mask. Like, will settle people's minds. You know what I mean? We'll destroy that stereotype. Like, oh, people do need to wear masks because you don't know what the fuck they got going on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you're going through physical therapy, you're on medication, you have a CPAP, you have all this. Do you not know if it's permanent or is this just to help after, you know, what you went through? And you don't know yet, right? So it's still like a question mark on all that whole situation right there. How do you feel? Did you do any researches on how you can kind of make your body healthier? Is it working out, eating food?
Bro, I actually became vegan.
You're a vegan?
100%.
Damn, bro, I just bought burgers for us, bro. Nah.
You better be
You better be plant-based. So how's that? How's the vegan life going for you?
I love it.
Just love it.
My body feels 100% better.
You lose a lot of weight and stay healthy. You gain weight and be vegan? I mean, I guess if you consume a lot more of it, yeah, you're gonna gain weight from it. Plant based.
No,
I was about to say.
but for the most part, just water. Like, cakes, donuts, cake, ice cream.
See, and my girl was like, "Babe, you should bring some donuts and coffee." Like, I think I said, "Man, thank God I didn't bring no donuts."
Nah, I can't do that.
Oh man, you would have left me with 5 donuts eating by myself and shit. No, I just got a membership, bro. Like, me and Juice were working out in the garage, but I just got a membership at Planet Fitness.
You and Joe's bumping.
Man, hell yeah, we tried, but I gained weight. The holidays are the worst, man. Sometimes.
Actually, it's funny. So on Thanksgiving, I went to my aunt's house in Austin, right? And days before, I was just really, really nervous because it's my first Thanksgiving to vegan.
Right.
But she ended up like making me like 3 things that were vegan.
Oh, that's what's up, man. You said that your auntie? That's what's up. Shout out to her, man.
Yeah,
It's the little things, man, for real. It's the little things. That's what's up. What was it? What were they? Do you remember? Okay.
vegan like chicken. And salad like cranberry.
So how do you make a vegan chicken? It's hard. It's hard. Okay. Because you're new to it, right? You can make tofu into turkey?
Yeah.
What?
But I'm not a cook.
Right. So you kind of don't know the process of it, but
I
you
just,
just eat this shit.
but you can tell something's vegan. It's not because you feel it here. Like, I don't get bloated.
Yeah, man, my shit. I hate when my shit's bloated, man. I hate that shit. So do you got vegan restaurants around your house?
There's a big
Community and shit?
shut up, Con Burgers. San Antonio.
Con burgers?
San Antonio.
So you can eat bread, right?
Yeah, but
But you try to stay away from
I
it.
don't eat bread.
Okay. So you're doing lifts. You have potential. You got your mat. Damn. Again, shut up. You got your mask on. You know, so far after this survivor situation, how do you feel life is for you now? Is it worse, different, or more kind of more of a battle, or
It's completely different.
it's completely different?
My perspective on life has changed.
Changed in a good way, bad way,
Great way.
in a great way.
Some things, maybe not. I just have like a whole new appreciation for life. I don't waste time.
So in this question, because I tell my girl, people don't change unless something bad happens, right? To me, personally experienced when I went to prison, I almost lost everything and I almost killed somebody, right? And it woke me up. It woke me up. I changed my life. I stopped drinking. I don't smoke. I stay away from like bad crowds, like all that shit. Right? And I became a better person. To you, did that did that horrible thing that happened to you change you for better?
100%. Waste time. There's times where I can get down, about the situation, but for the most part, man, like, brother, when you can't fucking breathe, you can't eat,
Oh my God.
you can't drink.
If I can't eat because I'm fat, I would tell God take.
Top.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man.
Appreciate for sure.
So it's a horrible thing that this shit happened to you, and you don't want to wish that on nobody. But in the long run, and waking up realizing like it might have been like not the best thing that happened to you, but one of the things that are gonna be like, because of ammonia, I'm a better man. And it's hard to explain to people that. Like, what the fuck you mean? You almost died, like,
Bro, changes that I made, like,
because of what you went through.
going vegan. Bro, the best thing was not doing
That, yeah, you wouldn't even think about, yeah.
it.
That's good. Is there besides your eating, is there anything else that you changed in your lifestyle because of ammonia? Do you want to live your life to the fullest? Do you feel like you gotta travel more and see more and like stuff like that?
You
Yeah, live it up.
Go on vacation. Go to a concert.
Mhm.
Live this up. Because tomorrow
You just never know.
it could be all gone.
Yeah, that's what I try to do, man. You see me, I be everywhere, man. Like I was by Chicago yesterday.
Who cares what somebody may think?
Yeah, man. I never worry about someone's opinion, man.
I hear people.
It's just because it's kind of hatred because they can't do it. They can't do it, so they don't want nobody else doing it. You know, like I travel a lot. Like I get around, and then when people are like, "Oh, you spending money at them?" I said, "Bro, you're spending money on alcohol at home doing nothing." Like, yeah, it's my money. What about what the fuck I want to do with it? It's my problems and shit. But man, I'm so fucking glad, bro, that you survived that shit, man. I'm happy for you, Nico. You know, I'm glad that it changed your life. You know what I mean? You still feel you're basically like told the devil like fuck you. You're not taking me, and you know, you praise the Lord. Like I'm your soldier. You know what I mean? You built me for this shit. I survived it. I got through it. I'm gonna live my life better for me and you. You know, type of shit. And yeah, it's good to let people know and how you went through it, how you survived it, you know, the do's and the don'ts, you know what I mean? And don't look at any type of code as a common code because it could be your last code, if that makes sense. Go get the help if you're shivering or fucking can't move, you're fatigued, like go to the doctor right away. You know, don't try to sweat that shit out. I know some of us are hard headed and some of us are macho. I just get rid of this another code. Like that could be your last code of your life. You know what I mean? Is there anything you want to tell people?
Oh,
Okay.
so I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. I was in the ICU. So I ended up coming off ventilation. Saturday.
On Saturday.
So I ended up on a Monday getting the scope done. They cleared me, everything was good. I started drinking, eating, and I went back into respiratory failure.
What? From eating and drinking?
Yeah.
Jesus.
What the? Go back on life support. So, as I remember, she talked with the nurse. She gave me 2 Pepsis,
Mm-hmm.
and I started drinking. Just lights went out.
Damn.
But they had to put me under sedation because
Mhm.
it would have been the second time around, for sure.
Damn.
So anyway, what like some things that I want the people to know, like to go to the bathroom. Bro, they put that tube, the colon or the catheter
Mhm.
to go pee. They stick it inside your penis.
Ah,
But
shit.
you can't, you don't know when you're going, but you know, I just want them to know
Oh yeah, I know that.
that
But that shit hurts like a motherfucker,
you
man.
gotta go. Number 2, you're in the ICU, you can't get up.
So you got shit in a bag or something?
They put like a bowl under you. You have to go like that, bro. It's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like,
Almost like a baby, like all over again and
and
shit.
you can't like.
Oh yeah, that's fucking awkward. And you can't even be a family member or nothing. It's just like some random ass person you never met. Like, hey man, you didn't even take me to dinner yet. Like, wiping my eyes. But hey, If you guys tuned in and you hung out with us today, man, I appreciate ya. We covered over ammonia. He survived ammonia. Thank God he survived ammonia. We had a friend that did not survive ammonia. You know, recipes Joker. It's a serious thing, and you won't know it till you go. I wish that shit upon nobody. But if you rewind this and hear the symptoms and what he went through, like, take care of yourselves. Be careful, you know, around the smoke. You know, secondhand smoke is the worst. You know, take care of yourself, people. Like, you don't want to die, man. Nobody wants to die, man. We're all young, no matter how old you are. Appreciate y'all for stepping in, hanging out with us today. Thank you guys.
Thanks for having me.
Is there anywhere like people can get a hold of you if they want, if you know they might know somebody or they might been through it too to kind of share their stories with you? Facebook.
Awesome.
Yeah, YouTube channel. Oh yeah, you do. You work. You know, what's the name of your YouTube channel? Right. It's an up and coming. He's a lot of construction on it right now, but he does have a YouTube channel.
It's The Whispering Man 7.
The Whispering Man 7
on YouTube.
On YouTube. The Whispering Man 7 on YouTube.
Follow my channel.
Follow his channel. Get with him. He's gonna talk steps on your journey. He's gonna be talking about the steps through the battle of ammonia and kind of what's going on and what's going on after. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Juice, you get better. It was great having you, man. Appreciate you. See you guys later. Peace.